Good morning, my sisters. Good morning, my brothers in Christ. Good morning to every listener out there this morning. We all know that God is our source of every blessing. And I want to reassure you that it is through the power of prayer that we have all come through many, many hurdles. No matter where you were in life, or where you are right now, you know that God is with us. Some of us have been through some dark nights and some awkward situations. My friends, my brothers, my sisters, God is always there. He is there listening and seeing everything that we're going through. I'm talking about the presence of God that is always with you. He says, I am with you always. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Prayer in itself is the key that opens the door to healing. It opens the door to guidance, to peace. It opens the door to prosperity and joy, fulfillment. And this is just to name a few. Prayer reaches God's ears. He said, before you call, I'm already answering. So we need to pray first and act after. With God, it is never too late for us to lift our voices up to Him, because no time is too late. There is never a time when prayer is not needed. Do you understand what I'm talking about? This morning, you can pray. Midday, you can pray. Throughout the day, you can pray. At nighttime, you can pray and give thanks for God taking you through yet another day. You see, prayer is more than repeating a long list of things that we need God to do, because a lot of us approach God like that. We have a list of things, and we just relay the list to Him and then wait to see how long He takes to answer the list of things that we have given to Him. When we don't get the answer soon enough, we have an attitude. Oh, He's not hearing, He's not listening, He's not answering. There is never a time when prayer is needed more than when we feel most defeated, when we feel that all is lost, when everything looks hopeless and impossible, when we feel like our back is against the wall, a time when we are struggling to make ends meet. I'm talking about finances diminishing, health failing. And I know many of you, many of us, I should say, have been there. And we cried out. We cried out from the very depths of our souls. Some with loud crying and wailing. Some with groanings and weeping. Some with just silence. No matter what situation, no matter what circumstance, no matter what condition you may have encountered, I urge you to pray. Pray. Ask God's perfect will be done in your mind, in your body, and in your affairs. Some people may ridicule you, yet do not give up. Just fight on through their ridicule, because He says He will prepare a table in the presence of your enemies. Keep your eyes fixed on God, and He will fix everything for you. Don't allow thoughts of disbelief to fill your mind. Know that God is able. Never question the power of God. With God, all things are possible. Remember, no matter how impossible a situation might seem, with God, all things, not some things, but all things are possible. He is an on-time God. We sing that song every time. He is an on-time God. You see, we as human beings give up too easily. We put a time frame on God. We say, well, it's been a long time now. I've been praying and asking God, and I can't get any answers. As he said to some of the people, O ye of little faith. We know how God operates. His time and our time, totally different timings. And he says it all the time. Our time and his time, different times. I tell you this morning that where there is faith, there is answered prayer. It is never too late for the miracle working power of God. You just have to ask forgiveness, ask God to forgive you, and set yourself free, because you're the one holding yourself back. You can always let go of old ways and old habits and begin again. There are always new doors opening up for you. Rather than laying there and just waiting and hoping that God will answer your prayer, know for yourself that God is able. It is not too late to change you where you're living. God can change your life. With God, there's always a way. So let us rise up this morning and let us take a totally different view of life, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Pray. God answers prayer. Pray. There's nothing impossible with God, for he is the God of the impossible and the God of the possible. Try him this morning. Try him. Try him for yourself, and he will grant you the desires of your heart. This is truly a blessed moment for me. When I look around, I see not just family, I see love. Because love is something that goes into action. And I see it expressed in everyone that I come into contact with. I'm truly, truly appreciative of the kind words and the actions that you put into practice to demonstrate your love and your caring for me. It was a real delight showing me that love and just joy all around. And I thank God that he has given me that amount of time here on this earth that I could see dreams fulfilled. As all of you come together, I just ask for your continued support. I bless you and I love you. And since Paul stole the words, I'm going to change it around. I love you. I appreciate you. And of course, you'll always be a part of my life. Always. Thank you again. Thank you.